Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're here to play Cosmoctopus, aka Splendor Cthulhu Edition. Somebody mentioned that in the comments last time. They called it that, something like that, with the Splendor thing, and I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty much what we're playing.
Yeah.
Oh damn, I bought the same game again. Oh. Anyways, yeah. Full disclosure, we purchased this game at Gen Con with our funds. Thank you to these people over here for supporting the channel, allowing us to go to Gen Con, buy games, all that kind of stuff. This game looked kind of cute, cool, whatever. I've already played it on the channel solo. If you want to see the solo mode, check out the playlist down in the video description. But yeah, we were not sent this game by the publisher or anything like that. We're just playing it because we want to play it. Deal with it. Deal with it. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello to you joining live. Hello to you joining later. Hello, hello. Come on in. But yeah. Yes. So we're going to play two-player today, obviously. I'm going to leave you. The multiplayer version. Yeah, we did the solo already. So we're going to play multiplayer. And we're going to show you how that works. And the better way to play the game. Yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, this was one that caught our eye in the list of mostly garbage that gets released at Gen Con every year. But this game looked kind of cute in previews and stuff, and we went there, checked it out. Mel actually went to the booth, talked to the designer. We got the little signature on the box. But yeah, she thought it looked interesting. I thought it looked interesting. We like engine building. We like the Cthulhu kind of Lovecraft theme. So yeah, it looked like a cool game that would fit our group that we play with. So we grabbed it. Turns out it's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's fun.
But here it is on BGG. 2.13 complexity. Best with two players, supposedly, according to the community.
Oh.
It's a 10+ game, which I think that's totally fine. There's like no reading whatsoever. It's like if you understand colors or shapes, you're fine. Basic economics. I don't know. It's not bad. But we're earning tentacles to prove our devotion to the cutest cephalopod in the cosmos. So we're basically cultists is what we are in this.
Okay. And
we're using different objects and things to try to like lure Cosmoctopus to us, like to worship him so good that like we spawn him, I guess, or I don't know. Who could be the best cultist is basically what we're trying to do. And please Cthulhu, I guess. Yeah, colors. And well, okay, so maybe you don't need shapes, but like if you're colorblind, then you kind of need the shapes. So you really just need the colors, but then like, you know, if you're colorblind, then you need the shapes and not so much the colors.
I think though, these colors are good for colorblind people.
That's probably, but the shapes are all there. Yeah. Shapes, yeah, there's no issue, I don't think. Every color has a shape and it follows it very uniformly. I think it's well done there. I could be wrong, but I think it is.
Yeah, a lot of people seem like they're good with the colors, but once you introduce shapes,
I know.
People are in trouble.
I know. There's counting. There's also counting in the game.
More than the 10 fingers that you have.
Yeah, yeah. You actually have to be able to count up to 13. So you might need a friend's hand or your toes to count and stuff. Yeah. Also, you all seem to be spelling colors wrong. You're missing the U. Anyways, that's how you know who's American in the chat. Busted. Busted. Dragon says, Mel, why haven't you painted the minis in the game yet? How do you know
I didn't?
Yeah, we haven't even gone to the table yet. Just plain plastic purple.
Just I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah. You can't please everyone, I guess.
We have to have some games that I don't paint or we'd never play games.
All right, let's get to the table. And let's play. All right, so I'm over here. For those that don't know, the goal of the game, like I said, is to prove to Cthulhu, summon him, bring him from the inky realm to your side. So we're basically collecting tentacles is how we, I guess, pulling him out of the realm is like, that's you like pulling him into your little dimension. So the first player to get 8 tentacles around their little cosmic token here is like your score token. The first player to place their 8th tentacle around here, okay, would be the winner. Oh yeah, maybe it does need paint around the eyes. Look at that. This looks so horrible.
Oh, you're right.
All right, well, Mel's got to paint, so we're going to end it here. Thanks for watching. See you later. Haven't used that joke before. Okay.
I was gonna say,
We're
but you
back.
did it too fast. I was gonna say, okay, let's head over to the other stream and
Oh, yeah. Little transition. Man, yeah, so if you win, you'll move, you put your 8th tentacle, you'll move Cosmoctopus to your little sheet, or your little token, and boom, you're the winner. Okay, instantly. On your turn, you place 8th tentacle, you're the winner, okay? So this is how we track score. So we start at 0 to 0, okay? We're collecting tentacles. That's the goal of the game. Super straightforward. Okay. On a turn, player does their turn. All the other players watch and wait. On a turn, you move Cosmoctopus around the inky realm. You're basically moving him to different tiles, collecting resources in tokens or cards. Then you have the option to play a single card on your turn. There are cards that break that rule. And then at the end of your turn, you must discard down to 8 cards in hand and have no more than 8 of a single token. There are 4 different kinds of tokens. We've got the red, the black, yellow, and blue. It is the whispers, the ink, the coins, and the stars, okay? These are the 4 resources in the game, as you can see here on the sheet, and they have matching suits, basically, of cards in the deck. We're gonna be playing from the Devotee deck. All unique cards in there, but there's 4 types of cards. You got scriptures, hallucinations, relics, and consolations. Scriptures, the black cards, basically you play them down into your tableau. You must pay a cost for those cards. The cost will be in the top left. This one's a free card, but the cost will be up here. Costs usually match the card. So I would normally have to spend so many black ink resources to put this down into play in my little tableau area. Then it will give you a discount on the bottom for future cards played or other things that have a cost of a resource, okay? So scriptures, black cards, reduce the cost of things going forward, part of your little engine to make things cheaper as you do things and go in the game, okay? At the end of your turn, sorry, I forgot to mention, it's super important, you must rotate Cosmoctopus to the other player so they know they're next, okay? And
yeah, I'm gonna forget that. Sorry if I do.
Yeah, and me too. But it's also a good way to like what Mel and I learned when what I learned when I was playing with Mel yesterday, and she learned the game. We played it against each other. I learned it's a great way to show your frustration to the other opponent when they've like screwed you over. You know, you're like, you can like slam it extra hard, like and point it at them, like your turn. You know, like when you're like upset at something, it's a great way to just like play quiet and just like. Anyways, hallucinations are red. They are basically event cards. You pay for them, you play them. They have big flashy effects, give you a big injection of resources or something. Collect a whole bunch of cards, whatever it is. They're just play once, they're gone to the discard pile. Relics, the yellow ones, kind of like scriptures. They help with your engine, but relics basically give you a bonus when you do something. So they might say, when you gather coins, gain extra coins, or when you create gain a tentacle, gain 3 red resources and stuff like that. Okay, so they're kind of like these two are kind of like similar. And then consolations, main way to get tentacles in the game actually. You'll see them in play, but I guess I could use all 4. There's one of each type here. These are consolations. You put them in your tableau, and every time you gain a resource going forward after you play this card in your tableau, you must start from the top left. So if you gain a whisper, in this case, they're all different. Every card's unique in the game. There's no card that's the same as another. But this one, for example, you must, or you can optionally, when you gain a red token, you would place it. You can place one of them that you gain. So let's say you gain 4 on a turn. You can put 1 here and put 3 to your little pool. And that will open up the next one to be placed on, which in this case is the ink. And then you just follow the arrows and you keep going. So I can't place a blue on here until I've already placed a black, a yellow, and a red. And you always start from the top left symbol. And anytime you gain resources, you can choose to put them there or not. And you have to follow the arrows. But once you do, you clean off the card, you discard the card, and you'll gain a tentacle. Main way to gain tentacles is completing these little hallucinations in the game. Okay, and then here, for example, is one of the yellow cards I was talking about. When you move Cosmoctopus around the Inky Realm, you'll see that soon as we play through it. You'll pay one less resource for that movement. You can spend resources to move him extra. You'll see that once I set up the board, the Inky Realm, but that just gives you a bonus when you're doing something. Then here's an example of a red hallucination. You play this one and you just get one of each resource. They just like play it and discard it, okay? That's all there is to it. These cards though, that I'm using as examples, they're all free because they are like little achievements. The first time you gain a tentacle, you get to look at all 4 of these and take one. The first player that gets a tentacle. But then the next player gets a tentacle, they'll look at the 3 remaining ones and take one. And it does go up to 4 players. So that's why there's 4 of them. But obviously in a 2-player game, once 2 are gone, the other 2 are out of the game. Okay? But they're fun little cards you can choose based on how things are going. You might need a certain color. And another thing, the cards are multi-use. So anytime you're spending resources, you can choose to discard cards for the same resource that's the color of the card. So if I need an ink really bad, I might take this to my hand and then just throw it away for an ink to pay for a cost in the future, rather than discarding ink tokens. So yeah, so all the cards like that. So I'm just gonna put these ones here. Nobody has any of these yet. They're just chilling, but first person to get a tentacle in their little token here gets first choice at those cards. Okay. And basically turns go around like that. We just move Cosmoctopus. You'll see we're going to set up the little zone here, the Inky Realm. There are 4 special tiles that come in the game. Each tile, basically Cosmoctopus, is going to move around a board of these tiles. They're randomly placed. You can place them in different patterns. You can make up your own patterns, whatever you want to do to make up the board that he moves around on. But we're just going to play with the 3x3 recommended grid you're supposed to use for your first few games before you start getting nutty. And these tiles will have a little ability on them that fires off when you move Cosmoctopus to the tile. So this is a special tile. There's 4 of them in the game. You play with only 1 each game. So we're going to shuffle them up and randomly pick one that will be added into the other 8 tiles to make our 9 grid. And I'll shuffle them. And Mel, you pick one. Don't look. This is going to be a random one for the game. I'm going to just stick it in the middle of these. Okay, we're going to shuffle it up a little bit. So the placement's different every time you play. Even if you play with 3x3 setup, things will be in different locations, so it'll change maybe kind of how the strategy works. So yeah, I'm just going to place them kind of center. Weird. I was gonna say, I'm like, these are together, these are together. I thought that was gonna be the black and the black, but that was
These
already...
are together too.
Yeah, the reds are together. That's weird. But it's what happened, so let's deal with it.
This is our random one.
Oh, I forgot. Nope.
Nope.
We're gonna shuffle. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna play with the Cosmic Bridge. I forgot. So this little extra module. These Cosmic Bridge tokens are a way to join, to basically make 2 tiles that aren't adjacent. They're also a way you can make 2 separate Inky Realms and connect them via a Cosmic Bridge. So you can get really creative with it. But we're not going to do that because we're not creative. So I'll shuffle them up again. I'm going to put them face down this time.
You could have said that, and I was just watching you do it.
Yeah. I forgot that we're doing that in this one. I just want to show it. It's not mind-blowing or anything like that, but I just want to show it. I talked about it at the end of the last stream. So yeah, I'll just place the first one. I'll put it here, and then you can't put it here or here. Adjacency is orthogonal in this game.
I'll put mine here.
Okay, so these 2 are not normally adjacent, but you can go from this one to this one and vice versa. Now let's find out what they are. Okay. So again, there's our layout. Oh yeah, it's a little broken up. Okay. Oh, so you can get little blue token stars from here, and then you could teleport over here and get more, and then it's a card, and then teleport back. And okay, but there's another additional rule to the Cosmic Bridge. On your turn, when you're moving Cosmoctopus, again, for your first step of your turn, you have the option when playing with the Cosmic Bridge to discard a card from your hand to move one of the bridge tokens. Your choice. It just says you can move it to a different location.
It's in addition, right? So you can do both?
In addition.
Like you can
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. You could do it before moving it, I would assume. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. All right. So tentacles, we can get them through the blue cards, the constellations. Another way we can get tentacles is through these forbidden knowledge tokens. They are each worth 13. If you have 13 of the resource or have a discount on them or want to discard cards from your hand to help pay for it, they have to be red cards in this case, obviously. If you on your turn can get to 13 red resources, for example, you could spend them all and gain a forbidden knowledge token that will give you 2 tentacles and remove it from the game. You take it to your play area, and now these ones are only available. So players are can be racing for these or ignore them. It's up to them. But remember, at the end of your turn, you discard down to 8 of any resource token and 8 cards in your hand. So you can gain a ton of resources on a turn. That's part of the engine building. You want to do a bunch of turns to set up so that you can inject yourself with tons of resources on a turn so that you can then spend them to grab these or just make a ton of constellations. There are also some hallucinations you can play from hand, big expensive ones that you can gain tentacles with those also, but there's only a few in the game. And yeah, all right, let's go over what else? The board. So we have this one. You just move to this Cosmoctopus will start on this one, but this one obviously just gains you 3 of that resource. And there's 1 for every resource in the game has a +3. You just move Cosmoctopus and gain the resource. This one is a single resource and a card, and there's 1 for each 4 resources. Then the special we have for the game is gain 2 resources of the same type. So if you move Cosmoctopus there, and again, you can pay tribute or whatever it's called to spend an extra token to move Cosmoctopus extra spaces. 1 resource for each space, and yes, you can discard cards from your hand because they can be used in place of resources. To move extra spaces, but you only get the resources for the one you end your movement on. Okay, and there you go. So that's it. And again, orthogonal adjacency only, you can't move diagonal. And I guess that's all I can think of. Anything else? I don't know. All right, let's find out who's going first. Let's just roll these dice. Figure it out.
5.
I got 5. Okay, let's roll again. Highest goes first.
1.
All right, 4. Okay, so because I went first in a multiplayer game, they actually have 3 of these tokens, a 1, a 2, and a 3. They are shaped for the wild resource in the game. Okay, wild is the diamond gray, just like this symbol here. This reduces any wild resource on a card. So if a card has a cost with the, with the gray diamond and a number inside, you have to pay that many of any resource. And it can only be discounted with discounts that are the same symbol. You can't discount it with other discounts. But this will let you also discount 1 time in the game because Mel's going second. She'll get this token and she can spend it 1 time to reduce the wild cost on a single card. And if we were playing 3 players and 4 player, you would have, the next player would have a 2 discount, and then there's a 3 discount token also somewhere. I don't know where I put them, but I had them. But anyways, so yeah, Mel gets that because she's going second. All right. So we need to deal out 5 cards each.
Thank you.
Okay, let's put out our little market row. We're gonna have a market row of cards. Okay, these are where we're gaining cards from, is this little row of 3 cards, okay? And now I can show some examples. So the first cards we got, so this is a scripture. You must spend 3 black ink, and it can be the tokens or discarding other cards from your hand to pay for this. To play it, you get it just by using this gain card action on some of these tiles is the main way to get cards. So this costs 3 black and 2 of any resource. It can be 2 more black. It can be a red and a gold. It can be discounted and then throw a card away for it, whatever. But it can only be discounted by the same symbol. So you can discount this with ink discounts, and you can only discount this with wild discounts, okay? This symbol here is when you play this, you can discard all the black and yellow cards from the little market row, and for each one you do discard, you can move Cosmoctopus one space and gain resources, or like move him one time. You could then spend resources to move him further. So if you time this right, and there's like 2 yellows and a black there, that's 3 movements and gaining resources, basically like 3 turns worth of income coming in if you time the card right. But obviously things are always in flux and cards are changing and being played and stuff, so I don't know. Oh yeah, and that gives you a discount on the bottom. So for example, this will discount 3 blue stars if you have it played in front of you. And here's our first constellation that's showing up in the market. So for example, you would have to pay 5 stars and 5 of any resource to put this in front of you. Then the next time you gain gold, you could choose to put one of them on here. Once you do that, you unlock the next symbol, which next time you gain stars after that. You can't put resources from your pool you've already gained before playing the card. You can't put them on here. Only things you gain beyond that. And then once you complete this card, you'll gain a tentacle, and you get an injection of 5 of each gold and stars. So all that extra work you put in, it kind of pays off, and that can maybe help you do some other things after and cascade some effects. All right.
You're first.
Yeah, so let me just look at my hand, see what's going on, and maybe kind of make a plan here of what I'm going to do.
Jacko says, is that green for anyone else?
Yeah, I call it blue. It's like turquoise.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's like turquoise color.
Yeah, some people call it green, some people call it blue. It's turquoise green or turquoise blue. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just calling it blue because I was using a blue dye the other day to track it for the AI, but you could use green, but I didn't have any dye that was turquoise, so I don't know what the book calls it. Pass it. Let's see if there's an official reference to the color.
Canadian blue.
Listen here.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. The 4 types of cards in the game are distinguishable by their color and their frame and shape. They probably avoid saying it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious. Let's see. It's got to be somewhere in here. Look at even in the FAQ page, they avoid even listing any of the blue cards. I mean green cards. I don't even want to mention them. That's funny. Damn it. I don't know.
Someone check the FAQ. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Look online. Someone asked that question in BGG. See if we can get an answer from the designer. The official color.
What color is this? To me, this is turquoise.
Or what you really do, if you want to be super nerdy with it, somebody go get the PDF. There's a PDF online of the rule book, and then import it into a photo editing software, and then check the color hex code, and then find out what that is actually officially called on some kind of HTML color database somewhere.
That's a lot of work.
That's what you need to do. So somebody do that and let us know what it really is called. And no, it's not called Labatt Blue, all right? Not Labatt's Blue, all right? Quit causing trouble, all right? I'm going to call it blue just to troll you now, Jacko, for sure. But yeah,
I mean, I guess it could be a form of blue.
It's San Jose Sharks, San Jose Sharks, turquoise, green, whatever. I don't know if there is even a San Jose Sharks anymore. I don't know, but...
And do they still use the same color?
Yeah, I don't even know. I have no idea. But that's what they used to.
They did in the 90s.
Yeah, in the 90s, like my brothers had jerseys and everything. I remember that, but... yeah, so that's what color it is. Okay, back to the game.
Jack was just trying to help me win by distracting
Yeah,
you.
whatever. I play better when I'm angry.
Especially competitive?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a competitive game. Whoosh. Let's get serious. I have to get a revenge for expeditions, but I was kind of being silly in that game. Also,
No, I won.
Also,
Great.
the luck was not being good either for me. I was gambling and it was not paying off. All right. So yeah, I made some dumb plays. I'll admit it. All right. Okay.
Oh, see, it's just if it shows up on the green screen, then it's not green. LOL. That is true.
Wait. Oh, I don't.
Gotta put a token. Put a token.
Oh, they're the cool cards the same color.
That shows up actually better than most cards.
It's not green.
Yeah, it's not green.
It's not green. Or else it, yeah. At least it's not within, 100 and something shades of the green that I use on my green screen. But yeah. But anyways, stop. We're serious, guys. We're showing off this game here. We're trying to play. We're trying to have couples board game night here, and you're ruining it. Stop.
No, Steve and Jack are on my side. They're gonna just
stop ruining it. I will shut the stream off so fast. All right. So I am going to. What do we got here?
What am I gonna do?
I don't know. I am going to. Okay, I will move. Sorry, I'm trying to decide playing a card and moving and then playing that card, and then do I discard this card or do I just move to get more resources, and what can I chain together? So I could, and now this cosmic bridge is making me it's not just here or here if I don't want to spend resources. I can also go all the way up here. But then if I'm up here, then next turn, if you move it here, here, or here, then will I be okay going here, here, here? And then it's but then I can spend a resource and I can go 2 spaces, but then yeah, it's
trying to game the game. Carlos says the San Jose Sharks color is a deep Pacific teal. That's about right. That's
deep
what
Pacific teal.
That's what these are.
Is teal blue or is teal a green? That is the
question. Teal is a green.
Is it?
Yes, okay. I want to say yes.
Okay.
I don't know what the Googles say though. Charlotte, hello. We are well. I hope you are as well.
Are you sure this is 10 plus? No.
I know, right?
No.
We don't even know what color this is.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. All right, I'm going to go. I'll just go up here. Gain a blue. I mean a star. And then I will take a card and replace it. Oh, it's all lining up. Now, I'm going to play a card on my turn. And this worked perfectly. Watch this next level play right here. Assuming I can do it. I may have messed up, but we'll work through it together and find out. So I'm going to play this card, The Story of the Salt-Scarred Shipwreck. And when I play it, first I got to pay for it. Okay, I'm going to put it in front of me here somewhere, like here maybe. Okay, I need to spend 3 blacks. So as a good example, I'm going to spend these 2. But I need to spend another. So I'm going to spend... this black to the discard pile for the other black resource. Then I have to spend 2 of any resource. And for that, I will spend these 2 yellows, the golds. Is that yellow? Or is that
I mean, that's like beige.
Is that kind of a brown?
It's like a brown.
So it's a brown or a yellow?
It's not yellow.
I don't know. Does anyone know? Yeah, okay, I'm going to stop. All right. So then, I hate you guys. So I'll spend these. And I play this card. And again, when I play the card, I now get to show off this cool symbol. And I will discard this one, and this one. And I'm going to be able to move Cosmoctopus. So I'm doing 3 I don't know if you do one at a time, but you're supposed to resolve like one thing fully. So I will just replace it. And no, you can't keep going, I'm sure. Maybe you can, I don't know, but we're not going to. That's a little broken. So I get to move them 3 times. But I just want to make sure there's cards there that I could actually gain, and it wasn't the ones that you're moving. And you're supposed to replace cards as soon as they go away. So I don't know, but okay. I'm gonna move here. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to move. Oops. Let's go back here. And then I'll gain this one. And then I'll move here. And that. And I'll take. What the heck? I don't think I've ever played with these before. Fill your open star slots with stars from the bank. So I think anytime you're able to fill a blue space, once you've like opened it up, you can just fill them automatically with this. I've never actually got one of these in the game yet, or played one. I've probably discarded them and never noticed what they were, but that's cool. Maybe I'll take that one actually. Make it my goal. Make it work. Okay. So now I have a discount going forward on what is it? Deep Sea Teal.
Deep Pacific Teal.
Deep Pacific Teal stars. Okay. And that's my turn. I have 6 cards in hand. I don't have 9 or more of any single resource. And then I will turn Cosmoctopus to face you. As you were the next player to show that I am finished. There you go. Yep.
Okay. I am going to move down here, and I will take 3, and I believe these are red. We don't have any discrepancy here. And then playing a card.
Dehydration yellow. Winter snow yellow. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. I will play a card for 5 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2 of the gray. I'll use my 1 discount.
Okay.
And then
What's the other resource you're spending?
I will be spending, so I'm just looking ahead. I will be spending black resource.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this says play a scripture from the card row for free.
Bam! Free 99.
Yeah.
But not really free. 7 resources, but you know, whatever.
Okay. I'm just gonna actually take this one.
Obviously.
For free.
You sure you don't want this one? Because you get to play it and then you'll get to discard that card and then you get to move them like I did and then
No, I'm good with that.
All
and
right.
then
I tried to help.
turn is done.
Oh, your turn's done? Oh, you kind of put that down hard there. Watch those tiles, Mel. They're fragile. All right. So now I'm going to move.
I know he thinks he's winning already, eh? Got a lot of time to go still.
Yeah.
But Jacko does say, wow, that's a great turn. Yeah, you did do a lot that turn. You had a very good turn.
Also, RV says teal leans green, but it's made with cyan and green. And Lee says, I would say teal is a greenish blue.
Not helping, Lee. Oh my gosh. That is funny. Yeah, Rob did forget to passively aggressively slam the Cosmoctopus.
I wasn't upset yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay, you'll know that when he starts to get upset.
All right, I just put a poll in the live chat. We'll find out if the stars in the game are from the green color family or the blue color family. You decide what you're seeing here. Yeah. You guys let me know. I'll leave that poll up for a while. We'll have some fun with it. Okay, so moving. Two resources of the same type. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna go here. Take a black, and I'll take. Let's take this card. Okay. Then playing a card. Yeah, I'll spend 5 black and play this discount. Yeah. So this one gives me a discount on wilds by 1, but also can be used to help obtain a discount from these 13 costs forbidden knowledge tokens. And over to you. There are cards in the game, red ones I think only, that when you play them, they have this lightning bolt on them. It means you can play like another card on your turn, and you could like chain them together if you've built up enough resources to do so. But there are ways to get around playing 1 card a turn.
I will move here,
E-foam.
taking a star. And then for the card, I will take... do that. What I got going on. So let's go with this. Okay, and then I will play a card.
Yeah.
I'll play this one. I have a discount of 2. And then for the wilds, I will spend 1 black, and I will spend just this one. Starting that. And I'm done. Oh, I can stack these, right? Is that what you said?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I would. It's easier to see. Okay, gain 3 resources. And then I'll play a card. I'm gonna play Blotted Notes for 3 black. And I'll throw a yellow card and a red token to pay. Oh no, I am discount on 1 wild. Duh. Yeah, so I'm good. Plop those there. Oh, and when I play it, I'll discard these 2. Do a little moving. 2 moves with Cosmoctopus. Let's move. Let's go here for 1 move. And I'll take this card. And then I will move the second move down to here. And take 3 teal stars. And it's your turn.
I will move here, taking 3 red. And then I will play a card for 2 yellow and the discount on the wild.
So every time Mel gains any amount of green stars, she'll gain an extra one.
And I'm done.
All right. Oh yeah, these are gone. Let's go. Go here. And 3 stars. Yeah. All right. So I am going to right now spend to earn this one. I have a discount of 1. I have a discount of 2 on this forbidden knowledge. So I need to spend 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tokens. And if I didn't spend some of these, I would have lost a bunch on the end of my turn because I just discard down to 8. I'll gain this forbidden knowledge token that'll give me 2 tentacles and also allow me to pick from these cards since I gain my first tentacle. And what do we want to work on here? Debating between this consolation because I don't have one yet, and it will give me it for it goes to my hand now, but I still haven't had my play a card on my turn, so I could play this right away. Or if I just really need blue resources, I mean, but I think I'm okay. But I don't have a constellation play, and it's bothering me because it's going to take many turns to get all these resources to put on one, and these are how you're going to gain tentacles. But then I like this. I like the discount, but I already have a discount on those in play. Do I need more? Sure, but this one doesn't discount forbidden knowledges. Do I need an injection of resources maybe, or just a red card to discard to pay for something? But I saw Mel use this one in our learning game, and it was really cool. When you move Cosmoctopus, pay 1 less resource for tribute. So you basically can move Cosmoctopus like 2 spaces every time for free. Up to 2 spaces for free, or like 3 spaces, but only have to spend like 1 resource. Which is really cool. It's probably the right one to take, but I think I want to take one of these because I don't have one in play yet. This will let me get one in play I can start working on. I don't know. That's what I'm going to take. And I'll leave those ones for you if and when you ever get a tentacle.
Shots fired.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. Insert couch emojis now. All right. So I did that. Oh yeah, playing a card still. Yeah, I will play that card. Okay. So now anytime going forward, I can't put this red on here, but anytime I gain a red now, I can put it on here. But I can't put black, yellow, or teal yet because I haven't unlocked the one before it on the arrows. So here you go.
Okay, I'm going here again for 3.
The claws come out.
I know, right? Not expecting that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, and then playing a card, I will play this card for 1, 2, 3.
What?
I have a discount of 1 for the wild, so I'll just pay 2 reds as my other one. And go ahead.
What's this symbol? Obviously, it's move him, but does that mean you can only move him like
that's
one space or anywhere? Like, what does that mean?
Any.
Any
when
space?
If it has the icon surrounded by arrows, you can move him onto any increment tile you choose.
Okay. What? Let's go. Yeah, I'll go here, gain a black, and take this card. Awkward hummingbird.
Good.
Oh yeah, playing a card. No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Move here. I gain 1, but I gain an additional from my opponents. Gain 2, and I will take this card. And then playing a card. No. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. One of them is going here. One of them's going here.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Go ahead.
Hmm. Oh,
Holy reds, Batman.
Go ahead.
I'll go here. And then I'll play this one for 5. I have a discount of 1 wild. Let's just spend a black. And I have my first yellow. All right.
I'm actually going to move 1, 2, but I'm going to spend a...
Yep.
Spend that. And then I will gain 3 black. Okay, then for my playing a card, I will play this card for 1, 2, 3. 3 reds. I have a discount on the wild, and then I'll spend a red and let's spend that card to give me 8 black resources.
8 ink.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a lot of ink.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then I think I have the 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
I can take
spend those.
Spend all these.
And you get your first 2 tentacles. We're tied up.
Okay, and then I will take this one, I think. What's that one? Yeah, I'll take that one.
Remove those from the game.
And to you.
Okay.
Thank you. Catching up here.
I'll go here. I'll gain an extra 3 yellows due to my cackling coin purse, so I get 4 of them. Okay, and I'll take a card. Holy reds. Reds. Okay, and then playing a card. We'll play this card for 3 yellows. And I need 2 other wild resources. Let's do one here. And let's do one here. And now whenever I have open stars, I can fill them automatically if and when I ever open some stars. I don't know. I'm going to try to. Okay.
I'm gonna go here. I will gain a black, but I will put it on here, and then I will gain a card, and I will take this one. And I am not playing your card. Go ahead.
I'll take 2 reds to my pool. I'll put 1 on my sleeping cephalopod. And I will spend 3 reds. I'm going to play this one. 3 reds. I need 2 more wilds. Let's do one of these and one of these. This will allow me to play a card from my hand for free.
Nice.
I'll just play this additional constellation. Okay.
I'll gain 2 yellow. Right there. So that will finish this.
Uh-oh, Mel's in the lead. So you get a tentacle.
And then I can move.
Yeah. Any spot you want, and you'll gain the resources from it. And this would be discarded. Oh
no! Let's go.
2 of 10 tickles each. Only 8 more to go.
Let's go to, what do I want?
3 tickles.
That I think, but I can get that with that. So let's go. Actually, I'm just going to go here, gaining 3 reds. Okay, and then I forgot to play this last time. I'll play it this time. And go ahead.
Okay. Go here, take a black, and I'll take this.
Want to play anything?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the black here. Nope, go ahead.
Back to this one, gaining 3 reds. And then I will play this card here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have a discount of 1, and I'll just spend these 2 resources as the other one. So I gain 5 teal, but I gain an additional 1, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And then take all cards from the row. I get all these. And then I can play another card. Enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so then I will this one to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I get a discount of 1. I'll spend 1 and 1. All right. What did I do again? I forget. Play a card for free.
Let's go. I'll just go here, and I'll gain Good. Yeah. I'll be into red. Yes, and then I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll move one, and then I'll use my free move to move to here. Looking one black, putting it here, and then I will take this card from the market. And then playing a card, I will pass.
I'll go here, take 3 reds. And then I'll play for 5 reds and a discount of 1 wild. I'll discard this one. I can play a constellation from the card row for free. I'll take the big 10 cost one versus the 5 cost one. I don't know.
Sounds good.
And then I'll use this filling open stars on here because that is technically open. And that is me. Oh yeah, this is Blake.
Hey, you're knocking my tentacles over.
Whoops, sorry.
I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm going to move and then use my free move to move to here, gaining a yellow, which I will put here, and I will take this card. And then for playing a card, I will play this card. I have 2 discount, and I will spend that. My third.
Let's go. In a black. And I'll take a card. And
Move here, take 3 reds, one of which will go here. And then I'll pass you.
I will go 1, 2, 3 to gain 6 gold. And I'll put 1 on here. And then I'll fill this open one here. I'll also put 1 on here and fill this open one here. Okay. A card. No. Your turn. Yeah, the game's really quick once everyone knows what they're doing, right? Especially when you play a lot and you have experience. But then again, you can play with the variant setups, more players, again, like different boards, even separate boards and stuff, and that might mess with the players a bit to make them have to think a little more. But again, we're 2 noobs with the game, so we're taking a little longer on our turns. But yeah, I'm assuming once you play this like 5, 6 times and you've seen all the cards, it's just like bam, bam, bam. Like, you know what you're looking for, you know what you're doing. But yeah. And I can only imagine with 4 players, it's kind of chaos because you're like, Mel might be moving to away from where I want to go, and I might be moving her or in ways to kind of mess with her. But in a 4-player game, by the time it gets back around to you, who knows where the hell Cosmoctopus is going to be on the board, right? So you just got to make do with what gets to your turn, right? So it's definitely different in a 2-player with that. I think you can hate move a little more if you want that. I don't know if that's a good strategy, but you can definitely do it. Especially when you can see like, Okay, she needs that blue to finish that card. Well, I'm going to move Cosmoctopus this way because it'll be harder for you to do that. You can do that kind of stuff, which is kind of fun. I haven't really done that yet, but I should probably start since I'm losing.
Okay, let's go here. I gain 1 plus 1, so 2. 1 will go here. I don't know, do I finish this off or do I finish this off first? What happens first?
You finish resolving. I looked this up before.
This?
Yeah, you completely finish this before doing
sense.
that, and then you completely finish the bottom of this before doing
that's perfect.
whatever.
So I think I'll
it's like finish one whole token or card at a time kind of thing.
Okay, so then I gain a tentacle if you. Oh, I can. I'm sorry. And then I can play a card for free.
A black.
Oh, it has to be a
Card for
black
free.
card for
Must
free.
be.
Oh, then that's fine.
Like,
That's fine. Yeah.
It even has a shape.
I know. You're right. You're right.
Wait, what? You don't have to put that token on right now then if you don't want to do that.
I still want that. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. And I can play a card. Play this one. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2.
Electric seahorse.
Go ahead.
Of course. It's a horse. Let's go here. Gonna gain 6 golds. I'll put 1 here. That'll fill with this because this blue is now open. Oh yeah, I forgot to finish this one. I should have a tentacle. Oopsie. It's like blends right in, man. I swear I didn't see it. Yeah. So sorry, I should have 1 more tentacle. That would I can't just leave that sitting on there. That would we'll just remove this one from the game because it's the free one.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Yeah. I don't know if it matters, but there are some cards to grab stuff from the discard pile.
Yeah, we saw one earlier.
I think that would probably go to the discard pile, but it seems kind of broken that you could like get that back and then play it for free.
And then
so I'm gonna just remove it from the game, and I don't know if what's intended, but and then it's easier for setup and teardown when you're like need to find those 4 free cards for the next game. You don't have to search through the whole deck when you accidentally shuffle them in like I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry. Okay, so this one's filled. So this one will also pop. And this one here gains me a tentacle, but it also gives me 5 of each of these resources. So 5 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 green stars. Now we're playing my type of game. Look at all that loot. Look at all that gold. Precious. All right. But I'm going to now, I have 13, probably. Maybe I don't, I should count them. Oh, actually I get a +3 because I gained another. Yeah, sorry. I forgot my +3. That was a different source. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Just call me Scrooge. Scrooge McDuck. And that will give me this Forbidden Knowledge token, the yellow. So that's out of the game now. And I will get 2 more tentacles. So I got 2 Forbidden, 2 this, and then 2 consolations, right? So that's right. Okay, so I'm 2 away from bringing Cosmoctopus to my Friday night cultist meetups instead of yours. Deal with it. Can I win? We'll see. All right. That was me. I don't remember how all that happened. I think it just happened from going here, gaining stuff, auto-filling, engine, cascade effect, which I love that stuff. And then I haven't even played a card yet, but I probably can't. So I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to move and then move for free. 3 black. Go here. And
sorry, I did have a discount, so I should still have 1 more. Oh, I forgot that discount.
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. I'll go 1. I'll spend for 2. Spend again for 3. I'll take 3 reds, but I'll put 1 here. This will fill the open slot here.
And this is not only when you put a blue one down?
What do you mean?
Like only when you fill with a, like, I don't
maybe
know.
I'm doing it
No,
pass the
I don't
rule book.
know.
There's an FAQ for each
This
card.
one had a black one that I saw.
Yeah, but these all are blue cards. Like, you only put tokens on blue cards.
Yeah, but I'm thinking when I put a black one,
Yeah,
or like,
on blue cards. Fill your open slots with ink from the bank.
yeah. So when you put a green, you just, is that what it
I'm
is?
filling them. Once you complete a previous spot, it automatically opens up the next spot.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I'm assuming it's an ongoing passive effect. Let's read.
Yeah, I don't
Let's
know.
read.
I was just asking.
It feels like busted, but I did put it into play. I paid for it, and it's paying off, I think. But let's find out. Let's find out. It is called Spaceborne Geode, actually.
No, it's just a very good card.
Yeah, I've never played with it before. Maybe I'm playing it wrong. We can find out. I can auto lose.
No, no.
I don't mind.
No, it's okay.
It seems broken, but it's like an engine building game, so sometimes that's how it feels. But let's find out. Let's find out. So there is a section in the back of the rule book. There it is in the section of yellows, right? Spaceborne Geode. If you have, there's 4 of them in the game. If you have any one of these cards in play, constellation slots matching the specified resource type are immediately filled from the bank when they open. So again, at the tail end of the arrow has to be filled for then to follow the arrow to the next spot. If they're matching open slots when the card is played, they fill immediately. Oh, so like you play the card. If I had any at that time, which I didn't, I could have filled them all right away. These cards can be combined to fill multiple slots. So if you get all 4 of these in play,
wow.
any constellation play is auto-completed.
Wow.
So that's like an achievement. If you can ever complete that in the game, you broke the whole world is busted. You just became Cthulhu, Cosmoctopus, like the ruler. Like you became that.
Wow, that's very good card.
That's why when I saw it, I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, but it's not that good if you think about it. Please understand, I might be making it look better because as soon as I decided to grab it and I said, I'm going to make this work. So every single card I've grabbed was like red cards to play more of these. I started grabbing these and like I focused my whole play on grabbing these that have multiple blues on them. I looked at that one and I went, no.
Yeah,
that one I was like, yeah, I already had it in my hand. And I was like, but it costs 10 to play. Then I saw a red card that helped me play that for free. So automatically I was like working through on how to make this really work. And every single decision I've made where I've gone, why I was going to this to grab black, so I don't even need black, just to grab cards because it was the closest card one, just to get any cards that helped this all happen. FY, spoilers, that's what I've been doing. And I'm still going to keep doing, so deal with it.
No, it's all good. I don't think I can.
That's the strategy I lean into. I just let the pieces fall and I grab them and try to make it work. And I've just been getting lucky it's there. And if you kind of like, this is the value of playing these kind of games, and the replayability is there, because if you play with a group that keeps playing over and over again, you'll start to be able to hate draft cards, obviously, because you'll know once someone plays like a piece of an engine like this, you now know like, oh crap, I got to start grabbing these from here before they get them, or trying to move Cosmoctopus in a way that makes it harder for them to get the resource system. Because if I have this, that means I've got to be playing blues a lot. Like I value the blue resource a lot, right? So you can mess with that. So that's the thing. But I snuck past you and got away with it. And so far, so good. Doesn't mean I won, but yeah, it does feel kind of broken. But again, everything I've done and chosen is based on this single card. And if I saw another one come up, I would have jumped on it right away. But I'm sure by now you're going to grab it if you see it.
I already threw one away because I couldn't get it in fast enough. But it was only for the blacks. And the blacks, there's not as many of on each one.
Now you know. Yeah. If you learned anything from this playthrough, it's that these cards are busted. If
but
you
I think
grab
some
them,
are better than others. Right?
No, it depends.
Like I had a black. Okay, I would have done one.
No, but it depends on which ones of these show up.
Sure.
Yeah.
So in this playthrough, I'm saying, like, I was holding it like it's not working for me to play it. Like, I would have got one.
And again, sometimes the special tile could be related to cycling the card row more often. So then you could, like, see more cards and grab more things, and then you could try to find more things with blues on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, anytime I saw one with 2 blues, yoink. Yoink. I don't know how many have 2 blues on them because every single one's completely different. But yeah. But that's why that one's still sitting there, because I don't want it. I'm too good for that one.
I don't know if you played a card though or not.
I can't. Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't know what has happened.
That was your turn. I was just.
Oh, okay.
But you didn't play a card, so I didn't know if you want to.
But it's pointing at me. So it should be pointing at you, or did you already?
Yeah, well, you didn't technically finish, so that's.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Getting spicy in here. If you aren't cheating, then you don't want to win. That's correct.
That is correct.
It is. Is it cheating if no one sees it? Oh, they're talking about that card that I. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Just thinking for a sec.
Yeah. Take your time.
I think that you will just block me every time.
Like I moved it to here, right?
Yes.
That's why. Yeah, I did all that movement. Yeah. So it's definitely I went last for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I though?
Yes. And you put the red there, which is what triggered that.
That's right. Yeah. The other card. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I guess they'll erase me there, but I guess I gotta try. Go here. Take 2 reds. And I will play a card. 1, 2, 3. And then I have a discount of 1, and I'll do these 2 to gain 8 reds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then at the end of my turn, I have to get rid of 1, unfortunately. Also, maybe I should have kept the black and got rid of red then when I paid for it.
It's all good.
Okay.
I'll go red. I'm gonna gain 2 to my pool. And 1 to here. That will complete this. I'll gain a tentacle. But I'll also gain 5 blues and 5 reds. And then I'll play a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 gold. This is a weird one. Some of them have actual 2 costs, like not a wild for the second one. So it's even harder to do because like you have to have discounts for those colors, and like wilds are more general. But I'm going to gain a tentacle, which will immediately end the game. But I just want to show that some of these red cards have this cool thing. If you play this and you already have a forbidden knowledge, so another reason why you might want to grab at least 1 as quick as possible if you do see these kind of cards, you then can move Cosmoctopus and gain more resources. But I just had this as my last tentacle. So I play it, place a tentacle, and then the game ends immediately because I got me a tentacle and I win.
Nice.
GG's.
Nice.
Yes. So that's what you get for taunting me at the beginning of the game, chat, and making jokes. And I told you it was revenge for expeditions. And yeah, I just thought a strategy and was like, that wasn't my strategy when I was doing my first turn, looking through my hand. I was like, oh, I'll play this. I'll play all these blacks. I had these blacks with good discounts on them. But I was like, no, it's all about.
But there wasn't any blacks that came out. Like I put black down first.
There was tons.
No.
I threw them away. Watch.
Yeah, but there's only like 3 in that whole deck.
No. This one, look at double discount.
Okay.
I threw it away.
Yeah.
Triple blue, amazing. I wish I didn't because it would have been amazing for the strategy to get them out faster.
Yeah.
But then when I saw playing cards for free, wherever that red was, yeah, I feel like there's lots of blacks. But remember,
I don't feel like I only have 1.
burning them though with this card.
Yeah.
I think that is the real play. Is that I was able to see 2 of these in the game, and I made one work with 3 cards, and the other one like I literally pulled a card and like, or you did, and it changed to 2 yellows. I was like,
yes.
Well, I'm going to change my turn then. I'm going to play this card then to gain more resources faster. And everything was to like kind of fuel that. So
yeah, because this was the first card I put down, and then I never held a black card again.
Yeah, because I blew them all away a couple of times, and I was stealing them. Because remember, I kept going here, and I was just like stealing anything that would help. And then I was using them to pay to get these kind of cards in play. Yeah. And I was tossing stuff for like any resource, any wild. Yeah, I find you just like in these kind of games, like you have to definitely focus on like how you're going to get your tentacles or your in-game condition, and like everything else you're holding is just all a means to get there. Like, and that's the one thing I struggle with in these kind of games. I start holding all the cards in my hand going like, I could go that route and I could go that route, but I don't know where you're going to move. And if you move here, I'll then go here and get resources to play this card. But if you move there, I'll use these resources. But really, it's just like, no, all of them are blank except for this one is super important, and throw them away if you need to get that done as fast as possible. Because like there is a race to it, right? Is the forbidden knowledges and getting these blue cards into play early, right?
Yeah.
Because it takes many turns to gain all those resources, and you kept moving this thing. I was driving me nuts. Like you would move it, and I'm like, oh, I need this token, like, but I'm way over here, and like I just need some reds to play this card in my hand. But now we're way over here for some reason, and it was like I kept thinking how to use the bridge to teleport. So on a few turns, I just went against everything I believe in, spending extra resources to like get across the map. I always feel so bad doing that because like feels like such a waste, right? Like eventually I'll get there and I'll have the chance, but yeah, that's what I did. So anyways,
good job.
Yeah. So that's Cosmoctopus. Oh yeah, let's end the poll. Let's end the poll before we get Mel's thoughts here. So I asked in the poll in the chat, what color are the what color or this? Yeah, okay. What color are the stars in this game? Green, 46%. Does it matter? 46%, and blue, 6%. All right.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't matter.
So it doesn't matter. And if it does matter, they're green.
Yep. I'm down.
Okay.
So Mel, after 2 plays, obviously you never played the soul or anything, but like, what are your thoughts on this game in general? And like the theme, the mechanics, the play, and then also compared to like other kind of like engine building games like this that we play. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
So after 2 plays, I actually like this game. I think it's very well done. I think that, as you said in the beginning, it's kind of basic with just like symbols. So you can play this with, you know, non-gamers, younger people. Like it could be like a good introduction type to this I guess there's co-op, but to the like hand management, or what do you call it? Like engine building kind of game where
resource management.
Yeah, and resource management is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So and like thinking ahead, I would love to try this at 4 players because I think that would be really interesting with 4 people moving Cosmoctopus around, and you're trying to like plan your turn and then thinking like, oh, well, like you said, oh, they moved it way up here and I want the resources down here. And I also think it's cool how you can change the orientation. So that'd be interesting to try as well, to see how that changes up the game and the strategy.
Yeah, like we could play like this, for example. You could play where it's like that.
Yeah, which is very neat.
These three are adjacent like this, and then the only way to get back to this spot is going through this bridge. Oh yeah, we never really discarded a card to move it.
No.
I should have done that. Instead of spending all those resources to get across the board, I just realized I should have discarded a card to move the little bridge to where I was to help me get across the... Oh, I'm so dumb. I just realized that's what I was missing. I kept looking at the bridge like, I can go on the bridge, but I can also just move the regular way. And
yeah. And the fact that it was on a green didn't really make it so that you wanted to jump between. But yeah, I definitely like the simplicity of this game, the quickness of the game. There's not a lot of downtime. And even when there is downtime, you're really watching to see what that person is going to do. How many resources do they have? What kind of cards could they possibly grab from the market? What kind of cards do you want from the market? So I definitely think it's a fun little game. And yeah, I would definitely play this again. And I do want to play this at a higher player count. And
yeah, same.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is compared to Splendor a lot. I didn't even think of that at the beginning, but that's like the most basic like kind of engine building game, trying to get those cards in your tableau and then make the little chips, you know, add to the colors to make it easier to buy even better cards and then work your way up and all that. Same kind of idea. but this is like a way cooler package. Like
Yeah,
those poker chips, yeah, those were the jam whenever that was, like 10 years ago. That was like the coolest little component in there. I mean, a whole publisher built themselves off of the Splendor tokens. But
and we played Splendor many
we
times.
played a ton. We played. I actually got Splendor to play with our daughter when she's like 4 or 5 years old or something. I remember that was one of the games she was loving, and we were playing with her. Great to play with young children. This I don't know, but it's a little more advanced, I think. But it definitely has a way cooler package on it, like, you know, Cthulhu and this like Inky Realms and the replayability, the different layouts and all that kind of stuff. Like, come on, look at the tentacles and stuff. These tentacles are way better than those chips. Come on, man. Way cooler. But yeah, I don't know. It's just another like engine building race for points. Kind of multiplayer solitaire a little bit, where you're not, it doesn't really matter. Like, you're just doing your own thing, building your own engine, but you can hate draft cards, take things away, but they always get replaced right away. So a better thing could show up, just like any deck builder game, you know? And then moving Cosmoctopus around to, like, for majority of the game, any one of the tiles gives you something you can use and need.
Yeah.
It just later in the game when you're kind of like the forbidden knowledges start drying up and you have a hand of cards that you must play certain cards to try to close out the game and you need only specific resources for those cards. Yeah, then you kind of don't care about some of the tiles. Then it can be annoying if you're not near them, but you should have gotten other resources from the tiles you don't care about to then jump you around the board faster by spending those to get where you need to go, which I did there at the end. Was like, I just kept gaining resources that I was just going to throw away and never use just to get there.
The problem in a 2-player is when you did this and you, on your turn, you put it here. Now there's never a way, unless I had some way to move him.
The only way to get back to that red, again, there were 2 options though. You go here for red,
yeah, but I can only get 1 at a time, or 2, where every time you can move back and get 3, which you would outrace me in the...
But you did the same. I saw you go back and forth to the same one when I was like, damn, I just want to use that
No, I know.
one.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only time that you can kind of like hate draft somebody is when, like, you know, this is the last one and you're both kind of trying to get it, right?
That's what I was saying. When these dry up and it's like that resource now is more important if you need this.
Yeah, because I'm like, no, now you're going to outrace me in that trade.
I know. I saw you racing to that, but I had in my hand my ways and on the board, I had my own 2 tentacles left. I know you were going for these. If they were your last 2 tentacles, yeah, of course I would have gone for that. But I had a more little strategy going of how I was going to gain my own tentacles. So I didn't care about this one. I got these 2, and I think once you grab 2 of these, you're like kind of like, I'm good.
Because I had the one that gave me the 8 reds. This one. So I'm like holding it. I'm like, okay, well, I'm trying to count out, like, I need the 3 to play it, so I need to, you know. But then I'm like, I can do a couple other things because I didn't know you were going to get so many so fast.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I'm sitting there just like, that's what I was getting annoyed. Yeah, I was sitting there with this in hand, needed red resources, and you kept covering the reds, and I was like, Jesus Christ, like, I have the golds, I just need the red, and I can get a tentacle and then move him and gain more resources to do whatever. But yeah. Well, it was funny. You say I was moving it annoyingly, but you were doing the exact same thing and you didn't even know.
No. I just mean that's the only way that I noticed that you can, like, hate draft somebody, right? Is like whoever in a 2-player at least.
Hate shared grid movement.
Yes, because once you put it on there, I'm like, oh, there's never a way that I can get 3 now a turn because I don't have any way to move it.
Yeah.
Except for, I guess, this, but it wouldn't have helped because it would have taken me too many turns to get it.
Yeah. That's what I looked at. I kind of looked and was like, okay, you need this, and you don't have any constellations in play yet, and you only were holding like 1 card in hand. So I was like, all right, I got time to do what I need to do. But yeah.
It's a fun game though.
Yeah, definitely way better multiplayer. The solo in this, like I said in my solo playthrough, doesn't make you feel like you're playing against another player. It makes you feel like you're playing like a different mode. Like a specific boss fight, and you have to play a specific way to try to beat that boss. You know, it doesn't feel like another player's messing with Cosmoctopus or messing with the card row, like I said should. Like I like my AI in these kind of engine building games to do. Make it feel like another player's there messing with me a little bit, you know? Not I'm just racing them and I have to follow one strategy to beat them in that race. And I know it is a race game still, but there still should be more affecting me. But again, you can go watch that playthrough. It's down in the video description in the playlist if you want to go see how the solo mode works in this game. And that solo AI little module can also be used to turn this game to a co-op game where we could have played together against that AI and worked together. Yeah. and helped each other and stuff. So that would have been fun. But I don't know if we'll play that in the future. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see how these 2 videos do for this game. But yeah, we might try that off stream sometime. Maybe with our play group.
Yeah, it would be a good way to teach them how to play, and then
yeah, true.
and then you play. That way, you're not playing your first game against somebody like in a competitive aspect.
I just worry the AI could crush you. It's very difficult. So I don't know if the best experience on a teaching experience is to crush people, but
maybe if they know that going in.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's Cosmoctopus. So I scheduled 2 nights from now. We're gonna play with Kyle, assuming things don't change. We're gonna play Quacks of Quedlinburg, a game that we grabbed on our way to Gen Con, which is funny. Kind of a family game. I'm sure all of you have heard of it. So it was a really popular game. I think in like 2019's convention season, that was all the rage. But I looked at it, it was like the box and the game, it's just like all of it was like not for me. But we play games with children and family and friends and stuff, and I thought that'd be a fun game to add to the collection. And people were asking us on our stream when we brought back our Gen Con haul if we would play it on stream and stuff. So I thought, yeah. So Kyle was here last week and we're deciding we were not going to play Descent yet because Mel's still painting it. So we're like, what should we play next? And then I thought, you know what, let's play this game. It might be fun to try out since I've never played it. So we're going to play that. It'll be another fun, casual, 3-player, kind of lightish. It's like a 1.95 complexity. So on the lighter end of games that we usually play on the channel. But yeah, it should be fun. So join us for that if you're interested. We'll be back for that in 2 nights. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you in the next stream.
Bye.
Bye-bye.